Am I the asshole for making a scene of my adult son and sticking my nose in his marriage? I'm 60 and bad with the whole text thing on mobiles, so I'm hoping I won't be judged on my grammar. Here's the important background. My daughter-in-law, 32, and son, 33, have 3 children, aged 3 years, 2 years, and 4 months. He convinced her to be a stay-at-home mom and sell her business by telling her how good of a childhood he had and how happy my marriage was without telling her, in parentheses, which I found out today, that our arrangement was everything before 9 a.m. and after 5 p.m. was split 50-50. Sunday was my day off, and I was brought out twice a week. On to the story. On my last visit, I noticed my daughter-in-law was struggling mentally, so I, my sister, 55 female, and her girlfriend, 53, pulled our money together and paid for a spa weekend for them while we'd babysit the kids for her birthday last weekend. I was preparing on Thursday evening for the kids to arrive when my daughter-in-law rang me, holding back tears, saying they won't be going because my son's friend came to town and he said he wanted to spend the weekend with his friends catching up. I pressed her a little and I'm talking a little about her situation. She came clean about him doing no chores, no date nights, and her basically doing all of the childcare because, quote, that's what stay-at-home moms do. I was honestly disgusted. I convinced her to drop me off the kids and bring a friend to the spa. I even dipped into my savings to give her £500 to buy herself something nice. When she dropped me off the kids, I begged her to tell me where my son was. After 5 minutes, she told me the bar. She left for the spa, while I left for the bar. She knew I was going there, and my sister/sister-in-law were taking care of the kids. Here's where I might be the asshole. I went to the bar where he and his friends were. I sat down next to the group and asked my son, quote, did I fail you as a mother, or was it your father? Because we both thought your partner comes before your silly drunk friends. The post is getting long enough, but long story short, I humiliated him and got myself banned from the bar. My daughter-in-law said she will be taking the kids to her parents when she gets back tomorrow, and my son is calling me an asshole for humiliating him, sticking my nose in his marriage. Maybe I should have stayed out. I don't know.
Oh, I got stuff on this one. Wow.
Kudos to her though, because only a mother.
Are you ready for me?
Go for it.
Thank you. I love both of you. I love all my kids. There's no doubt about it. I have 3 of them. And I don't love one child more than a spouse when they're their spouse. Meaning that I have no problem making you accountable if you screw up with something with him. Or him accountable if he screws up with something with you.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I love you both, and I'll shoot each individually or both together. And this guy,
easy tiger.
Yeah, well, this guy clearly needs to have his mom. His wife was unable to do it, but the mom at this point in time could really come in and level the shit out of him and saying, "You're out of line."
Yeah, I love that.
I would use stronger language than that, but I mean, this is absolutely. Get a gun. She should have walked in and just shot the
Oh, see? The off-handle comments are coming out, you guys. I love this. I love that she, like, to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, there's problems here. Like, the son is an asshole. You know, he's got to work on, being more of a partner and more of a caregiver for his kids. But to have a mother-in-law like this that is so supportive, and
she jumped right in as my daughter.
She jumped in.
She said, "You're my daughter, and I'm going to take care of you." It was beautiful.
Said, bring me the kids.
Beautiful.
Here's some extra money. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the spa with a friend. Like, not everyone has that experience.
No, beautiful.
And it's so refreshing and just.
Yeah, and the thing that's annoying about it too is when did you know your friends were going to come into town?
Yeah. Also, I mean, you could have said, hey, can we just push back the spa a day? Yeah. I still want to go with you. I want us to be able to pamper ourselves. But hey, maybe instead of going Friday night, we go early Saturday. And then Friday night, I can go and catch up with these guys. Because maybe he hasn't seen them in years. And I get it's
Didn't
really
sound
important.
like he did that.
He didn't make any compromises. And I think that's what's so unfortunate is, you know, he could have just said, I haven't seen these guys in 2 years, 5 years.
Got to grow up.
I think there's a very unfortunate stigma surrounding stay-at-home moms or dads.
So stigmatized.
To the point where, I mean, in my experience, I almost feel like being the stay-at-home parent is more of a job than it is to get up and go away to your job every day. It's, I mean, the amount of stuff you have to coordinate and think about and pull together and bridge the gap on everything for your family is more than just bringing home the money.
Yes. You don't ever get a break. You're on the clock 24/7 of every day. Kudos to his mom because she sounds amazing.
Yeah, I love it. Just picturing her sneaking up and just sitting there
Going into the bar and just calling him out.
and just looking over like, oh, hey.
Can you imagine how embarrassed he probably was? His
But
friends
also-
are probably like, buddy, get it together. Unless
Okay.
they're all
I
single.
have no idea how embarrassing. I think he's just purely an asshole.
Yeah.
He is the asshole mom, not you. And I'm really impressed.
You get embarrassed when
Yeah.
your mom shows up when you're in middle school.
I am totally impressed what you did. Fantastic.
Yeah. I know I don't want to dive into this one so much because I really wanted to keep it wholesome. But I'm also really annoyed with the fact that he the way the mom describes it here, he convinced her to be a stay-at-home mom and sell her business. Like,
yeah.
But
we're keeping it wholesome.
We are, and that's a decision they made.
They did.
They did it, and we got to
Well,
go on.
Honestly, I hope it's just a big reality check because
Yeah.
any of us can get into these modes where you get so into what you're doing, you're so locked into this one vision and you just kind of get stuck in this vicious cycle. Can happen to the best of us.
You get kind of complacent sometimes.
And so it's good to have a nice reality check, whether it be your mother-in-law or whoever else. And, you know, maybe you rethink it and get back to doing what you're supposed to do, doing it better.
Yeah. So the top comment on this one, not the asshole. It sounds like your misogynistic son needs some humiliation and to have someone stick their nose into his marriage. It's not like you are a stranger. You are his mother. Also, this is not a minor thing. This is your son treating his wife like a servant, not a spouse. So OP replies back the mom and she goes, I honestly don't know where this attitude comes from. His father treated me with respect and his brother seems to be respectful to their partners too. And someone replies back to the mom and goes, since you're on a roll right now, maybe call each of their partners too, just in case. Like talking about her calling the brothers to make sure that they're good. And she goes, oh, I did. Believe me. I rang each one of my kids and their partners. My son's partners, Jackson, Sarah, and Bella, all were surprised at what happened and assured me my sons would be single if they were mistreated same with my girls' partners.
Well, no matter what, your parents always will have more experience. They'll have more intelligence. They'll have more everything to do with life than you will have.
Yeah.
We have life.
And so even when you are 50 years old, there's still something you can learn from your parents. So I don't think it's out of place as a parent to come in, no matter how old your kid is, and say, hey, here's a little wake-up call for you.
Yeah.
And like, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, everyone needs a swift kick in the ass sometimes, you know? Sometimes we self-sabotage.
Don't think our kids don't teach the parents too sometimes.
Oh, I know. I got you. I got you.